Hey guys, this is Daniel Rowe from TradeThePlan.com. The following recording is from, I think it starts Thursday the 19th. So I've got some recording from Thursday the 19th, Friday the 20th, and then today, Monday the 23rd. And it's a little bit long, but still there are some good parts in there. You can kind of follow my thought process through missing a short in crude on the 19th, and then taking a short in the ES on the 20th that actually failed. And I don't really go over too much about managing that because it was after the close when I got stopped out. I got stopped out in the overnight last night, actually. But then towards the end, from today's session, I walk you through my entry in crude here, which is a really good trade location. I got in within a couple of ticks of the low. Not 100% sure it's going to work out. I mean, we never are, but if it doesn't, then I'm thinking we've got one more wave down to complete this C wave. And of course, if that happens, I'll be stopped out, and it'll probably go without me, as that would set up in the overnight if it does. But I think I'm going to be okay. We'll see what happens. I'm looking for this to go back to the top of the channel, at least here, and then up closer to about 84, hopefully by the end of the session tomorrow or maybe Wednesday morning. So anyway, I had the content. I figured I'd chop it up and upload it and give you guys something to watch. I'm kind of doing all this because I'm thinking about reopening the trade room, live trading room, at least 4 days a week, and just trying to get back in the hang of it, back in the swing. So if that sounds like something you'd be interested in signing up for, write us an email to support@tradetheplan.com and let me know. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to kind of judge, what the interest would be. So, all right, that's it. I just figured I'd give you a little bit of a synopsis of what's going to be happening in the video. All right, Daniel Rowe here, TradeThePlan.com. Crude came down in the overnight, and it came right down to the bottom of this lower median line. I mean, look at that. You can't make this stuff up. It's crazy. Nice 2-bar pattern at the very end there on the tick 2 volume divergence. A little bit of momentum divergence. And it's broken through that center median line, pulled back to it, and now it's headed up. The very first spot I would look for a possible short would be right there. And then it actually lines up the same on the minute chart. Came right down to that lower median line. What are the prices here? 81.70 to 81.90. It's going to be a tough sell. This would be a very sharp and fast zigzag. So I need to see 5 waves from this low into the next high. So that was what? 81.90, 81.50. I mean, the bare minimum is the top of that channel, which is at 50. Problem is that same channel on the minute chart is coming in right now. It's the furthest I can make it away. It's still coming in right now. Alright, slowing down a little bit. I don't know, it looks good on this chart though, doesn't it? Man, it does look good. Definitely the first spot. I'm thinking about taking my first attempt here. I mean, I can only take two attempts at the same trade, and this is definitely the first area. I just don't like this straight shot kind of a look. I want to see some of this. Doesn't always do that though. It's just such huge volume. I don't really trust that it's making a lower high at the moment. It's another churn bar on the 10-minute though. Man, it's kind of a good look on the 10-minute. If it'll tick out that high and hit 60, I'll do it. Maybe throw over these areas on the tick chart just a little bit. But it'll have to go up and make one more slightly higher high for me to take it where it is right now. And it's overbought on both VWAPs. It's exceptionally overbought on the RTH VWAP. such a perfect area in the market geometry. It's insane. I'm going to do one from right here. I've got plenty enough for a trade.
Order canceled.
Well, almost got it. That doesn't mean anything. It's a great spot for it, on the tick charts at least. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over. Alright, Daniel Rowe here with TradeThePlan.com. I think this is the high in the ES. We're at multiple areas. I think this is the wave 2. I'm hoping it's going to go back up and make one more little high, but so I'm thinking this is 1 and then A, B, C for 2. We'll see. We should know today. I mean, we've hit the top of this downsloping channel. That's the parallel from the highest high. We've almost hit that downsloping upper median line. Did have a big extreme churn bar on the 5-minute, churn bar on the 2-minute. Got this climax on the 30-minute right into this kiss goodbye line here. It's almost the 200% expansion of that channel, just a little bit higher. So I'm hoping it's going to give us a little retracement now and then go back up, overthrow some of these areas, hit some other ones, and then go. It would look nicer if we could go up to right there, about 91. I'd love to see it go up to right there, 90, 91. I'm thinking crude may actually go up to about 82.20. That's the highest high, actually. So yeah, hitting the top of that channel and that downsloping trend line there. Got a big churn bar on the 138 minute. But yeah, I think between 82 and 82.20 is going to be the final high. You got this downsloping channel. It's a 61.8 extension. If this is a wave A, B, then that could be C. It's a 78.6 retracement. It's not looking like a, I don't know. It's tough to say right now because these second wave retracements can be pretty ugly. We've got the volume, but yeah, I'd like to see it come up and hit 82. Alright, back to the ES. It looks like it is about to go up and make a final high. I hope it's a final high. We've got 10 minutes to the close. I think I'm actually going to be able to get short 94, maybe. Big 2-bar pattern on the 30. Alright, well, this is a 20-minute. Alright, there's a new high. Yeah, I've got to see like 90, 91 to 94. That was the long of the day right there. Big churn bar on the tick 2. Churn bar on the row 1. Churn bar on the tick 1.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Alright, I got one. Need one more, a bit higher. I'm taking it here because it looks like we've kind of hit a brick wall. I'm expecting it to go up a bit further, hopefully to 94. May not necessarily get that far. Well, we definitely had supply come in there. It's right at the close, so anything can happen, but I imagine we got some longs closing in here. Alright, there's some buying coming back in just before the close, right into the close. Hopefully we'll get one more high. Alright, I've been waiting on crude to make this new low. I think I'm gonna buy it. I just want to see it come down to the bottom of that channel. About 40. This will be a setup on the 10-minute. Got the 2-bar pattern on the 2-minute. What I need to see, really, for this thing to look just right, would be this, and then that. Don't always get that though. See, like it did back here? Little retracement up, and then come down, finishing on really big demand coming in there, and then it goes straight up. So that's what I want to see over here.
Order filled.
No.
Order canceled. Order submitted. Order canceled. Order submitted. Order filled.
Goodness gracious. Alright, there's one.
Order submitted.
Good looking 2-bar pattern there on the row 1. That's good.
Order filled.
Alright, I got 2. Let's see if it's gonna move back my way now. Messed up and accidentally shorted one right there. But luckily got out at the same price and then got too long, so I think it's a decent entry. I mean, it looks good. Meets all the rules. Hopefully it's a winner. It's a good spot on the 10-minute. We're at the low volume node of the value area. Bottom edge of this volume cluster, so that's good. Next spot is really that trend line. And VWAP. Alright, I think crude's gonna be okay. We'll see what happens. Let's look at the ES. Alright, this could definitely be a swing low in here. Like I said, the ES has broken that high, so what I was thinking is not the case. But it is back into multiple areas. We're at this downsloping upper median line. We're back to that channel again. So this can still be a lower high from this high. We're still within the downsloping channel on the weekly. So you got that downsloping upper median line. I don't know. It's possible for sure. That might be the high. The only reason I say that is because of all this. It's like a perfect upsloping channel. And it ends right at the top of the channel with that last bar touching both the median line and the channel. So it's got that look, but I don't know. I'd like to try and get a long out of this. The thing is, it's not really at the areas I want. It would have to come down a little bit and hit this upsloping channel on the tick chart. It's almost there, but we've got a huge amount of volume. Huge. Really big 2-bar pattern on the 5-minute. There's what looks like a reversal back up. What I want to see is come back down, and then I'll buy it. That's probably the low though. Alright, so far so good. I got a really nice trade entry on this one. Hopefully it keeps going up. I know it's, getting late in the afternoon, but if it can get moving up a little bit, then I think it'll be good, and it should continue higher. I just want to see it push up and out of all this overlap, and then it should take right on off. Ultimately, my target will be the top of that upsloping channel, which is about 84 something. Well, by the time it gets there, it'll be about 84 and some change. Yeah, like right up here. So that's what I'm shooting for. That's probably not going to happen until maybe Wednesday morning. I have to wait and see. The only thing that's kind of bothering me is that it's done a kind of double top. It's got that look like it may be wanting to do something like this and then go. I'm just not entirely sure yet. Well, obviously nobody can be. If it can break through this trend line on the daily, then it should take off to the upside. I mean, that's a beautiful spot for a low where it put in that final big down week. I'm just not convinced that it's the final low. I mean, it looks like it definitely could be, and it would look beautiful if it were, but I'm just kind of curious what's happening in here now that we've made this double top. I mean, I'm in a long. I've got the feeling that it's going to be going up to a new high. I'm just not completely convinced yet, I guess. So really, just shy of 84 is my final target on this. First one's going to be about 83 and some change, 83.04. Kind of worried about my stop because of the fact that that trend line comes in along with one more hit of that downsloping channel. So something like this could be what's happening just because of the fact that we have this little possible 1, 2, 3. So we could be making the 4 and then a 5. So that's kind of what I'm worried about now, like as if this were an A. Sorry, A, B, C. Something like that. So that's what I'm worried about. And yeah, the ES is turning up out of that low naturally. Can't believe I didn't get in that. It just wasn't perfect, so it's kind of hard for me to get in those ones that aren't perfect. Huge amount of volume though. That should have been enough to get me in that one. Big 2-bar pattern on the 10-minute, 5-minute. A lot of churn on the 2-minute. So yeah, that's where I would have taken one off on the ES right here, top of that channel. Anyway, alright. I guess I'm going to end this here so you can at least see what I've been up to.